to the Kindmamaclub. Here you'll find strategies and activities for your little one hit those developmental milestones, as well as sharing my experiences as a first-time mom. I'm Gumi, a pediatric occupational therapist with the passion of making the world a more kind, inclusive, and supportive place. Here on this channel, you'll find practical OT strategies, mama knowledge, and encouragement so you can feel confident, supported, and never alone. If this sounds like the club for you, please subscribe. And today I'll be talking about what I packed in my hospital bag versus what I actually used. And I didn't want to be an overpacker, but it was my first delivery and I just didn't want to be like, I should have brought this. And I don't think I overpacked, but there was a lot of things that I didn't use that I thought I would. So I just wanted to share those. So I brought two bags. I brought a carry-on suitcase and this bag that kind of slides onto the suitcase. It's very, very portable, very convenient. And then my husband bought his own backpack for his own clothes and things like that. So I kind of wanted to start with things I brought and I used. So I'll kind of go in here from this bag right here. The first thing that I brought and used is my toiletry bag. I did not touch this until the day of discharge. I've seen like people take showers like the next day, but I was doing like the Chinese 30-day confinement type of thing. It wasn't too hardcore, but I was doing that, so I couldn't shower at the hospital and I had no energy and I didn't want to anyway. And my husband showered and he was like, oh, the water is like not great. So I'm glad I didn't, and I couldn't. So this has, you know, all my skincare stuff, my toothbrush, hairbrush, contact stuff, things like that. I did wear, I wear contacts, so I wore my glasses because I knew labor was going to take long and I didn't want to worry about my eyes kind of drying out and things like that. So I wore my glasses. I brought this, which is a little Japanese omamori. It's kind of like a luck charm, and it's for safe child delivery that I put on my bag. This is a must, so please buy this or put on a registry to bring, and don't forget to pack this. This is the electronic baby nail filer. Literally, I think the day of or night of she was born, we used this because, man, they are razor sharp and they can kind of come with all these scratches and things like that. So we used this, yeah, I think the night of that she was born. So don't forget to pack this so your baby will be free of scratches on their face and things like that. And this bag I brought, this bag had all the baby stuff. So her clothes, or the going home clothes, I brought two sizes, a newborn one and a 0 to 3 months, and I think I packed two each just in case she had like a blowout, things like that. I also did this, or the hello sign, and then I packed a pen for it, so don't forget a pen. The nurses do have pens, but I just wanted to have one on hand. So this was the baby bag. I brought, this is like my catch-all, like emergency, not really emergency, but I put this in my bag everywhere I go. This has like my chapstick, my what is that, sunscreen, extra contacts, nail clippers, hand cream, lotion, hand sanitizer, things like that. So I packed this, and I did use the chapstick. So don't forget chapstick. Bring your insurance, your wallet, or your insurance card, your wallet. I also packed like a binder or a filer. It could be just like this one has a bunch of pockets, but the hospital gives you so much paperwork, or like just like papers in general, and I'm so glad I had this because it was like a catch-all. Whatever paper came, it came in here. And I've seen other YouTubers like what is it called, like label it like social security, like just info, things like that. I did not do that. I am a put it all in one place and figure it out later type of person. So that's what we did. Oh, don't forget your phone chargers. We definitely used phone chargers to charge our phones. And my body runs on the cold side, yeah, so I get cold really easily, and my body sucks at regulating my body temperature, so I get cold really easily, and if I get cold then I get the chills and then get a fever, which kind of sucks. So I brought this electronic heating pad, and I used it because one of the days, did I use it in labor? No, I think I used it in the postpartum recovery. For sure I used it in the postpartum recovery because, oh my gosh, the hospital room sometimes gets so cold and so hot. Like I was like, what is happening? So when it got really cold, I used this and it was a lifesaver. I use this for the winter months, but this was great. I can't recommend this enough if you run cold. And talking about cold, I did bring a blanket. This was also a lifesaver. I did not use this during labor either, just postpartum. Lifesaver blanket. And it did get hot this one time, so we did bring the stroller fan, and if you run hot, I highly suggest you might use this in labor as well. But I like this one because you can, on the hospital bed railings, you can kind of like put it on there, so it's you don't have to hold on to it type of thing. I also use this during postpartum when the room got really hot. So just kind of be prepared for hot, cold weather, because you can't control the temperature in your hospital room. And let's see. Oh, these guys saved my nips literally for the first couple of weeks, month. But these are silverettes, and these have like healing properties, and you just, after breastfeeding, you just put them on your girlies, and they kind of heal and soothe because it's cool. I use this every time. Like my baby like actually nicked one of my girls and it started bleeding at the hospital. And I think these guys helped me heal faster than I would have. So I can't recommend silverettes enough. And I used this after I came home, like that first month, or yeah. These are a must, I would say, if you plan to breastfeed or want to breastfeed. And don't forget to pack reusable bags, big ones, because they will give you a bunch of stuff. Or yeah, they'll give you a bunch of stuff, and we took basically everything that they gave us. So diapers, the hospital swaddle blankets. I even brought home the hospital cups, or those plastic ones with the handle and the straw. It was very convenient. I still use it today at home because when I'm sleeping and I get really thirsty, I do have my water one. So it's kind of like this, where it has a handle and it has, well, I use my own straw, but I want a cup that when I'm laying down and sleeping, I don't have to get up, basically. So I just reach over and drink. And I put my electrolytes in the one the hospital gave me. Oh, so this is the one thing I did not let go of literally the whole labor process. And I used it starting when I was at home, when I started kind of getting my contractions a little faster. It is the labor comb. I was doing labor, and well, like every time the contractions came, so you kind of hold it here with the ridges facing right where your fingers meet your hand, and you basically squeeze the heck out of it. So it's called the pain gate control theory, where you're trying to put pain here so it's less pain during like at the contraction site. It's trying to distribute your pain, basically. And they say, people who use it, or that you need a wooden one, or you should, or you need it, but I didn't want to spend $15, I think it was, on a wooden one. So I actually got this jade one at Dollar Tree. Yeah. And I did see like the plastic one, so I had a plastic comb at home and I kind of tried it. It didn't really work for me. So, and I found this jade one and it worked. Like, I was holding onto my husband's hand with my left hand the whole time, and this was in my right hand the whole time. And if it was not in my hand, it was in like my pocket. Like if I had to use the restroom or something, it was in the pocket with the jacket that I was wearing. So this was in my hand the whole time. Or I asked my husband to hold it for a split second and give it back to me. This was my best friend. But please look into, I think you're supposed to get the wooden one, but I did not. So this is just my experience. And now, things that I brought but I did not use. Number one, I did bring my breast pump, and from the one from insurance, the wearable ones, just so maybe I can ask the lactation consultant how to use them. I did not bring those out at all. And in fact, I kind of had to advocate to see the lactation consultant. They were like, oh, usually the lactation consultant doesn't come unless you're having like trouble. And my baby was latching pretty well towards the end-ish. Well, I guess, yeah, she was latching on pretty well. Like, no, it wasn't perfect, but it was better than when she first started. But luckily I was able to see the lactation consultant, and then I kind of just learned how to use the breast pump at home. So I brought my breast pump. I did not use it in the beginning of the breastfeeding at the hospital. I wasn't producing, so they were like, or enough. They're like, use the hospital grade pump. So I kind of just used that pump to pump every 3 hours, or after the baby latched. I pumped every time with their hospital grade pump. Another thing that I brought and didn't use was this lovely breast friend pillow. If you are breastfeeding, this is the pillow you need to get, because it just supports you and your baby really well. So it kind of just goes on like this, clips on. So it's like snug tight and your baby comes on here. There's like 2 little bumps here for their head to rest on. A little pouch if you want to put a little snack, your phone, whatever you want to put. But I got the Boppy, and I knew this one was better, but I got the Boppy just to do like tummy time with her. And I tried the Boppy as well, but because it doesn't clip, it keeps like, it will slide, the Boppy will slide out. So it'll kind of, as she's breastfeeding, it kind of goes like this, and I have to keep pushing it in, or it wasn't like high enough, so I have stuff like pillows under it. You can get the Boppy for the tummy time if you're breastfeeding. You need this one, the breast friend. But so I don't think we brought it in the hospital room, but we did pack it, and we left it in the car because they had one. The hospital had the same exact one. It was funny. We opened the cabinet and the same exact one, blue cover, everything. So I suggest, if you want to ask during your OB appointments, like, hey, does the postpartum unit have the breast fan pillow? So you don't have to bring it. That's another thing I should have done. Another thing that I packed that I did not use is my pillow bed. And when I was prepping for birth, I was watching videos, you know, what to pack, things like that. Everyone was saying how the hospital pillows aren't comfy, and they're okay, you know, not too good, not too bad. Or like some pillows are better than others. It's like more fluffier than others. So I brought a pillow pet. This guy did not come out at all. I think I told my husband to use it because he was on like that side couch, but he didn't bring it out. He didn't use it. He just used the hospital pillow. So I guess if you have your favorite pillow that you really, really like, bring it. If not, or maybe I was just lucky because I asked the nurses like, hey, can we have like 2 more pillows? So I had like 4 pillows. 1, 2, yeah. I had a pretty, so maybe this guy would have came out if there was enough pillows. But I did not use the pillow pet. Another thing I didn't use but I packed is my iPad and my earphones and my AirPods. I downloaded some shows because I've seen sometimes it can be a waiting game. Nope. I did not use this at all. 0. Because during labor, well, I also have a video on my birth story, but my labor, there's no chill, relax time. Postpartum, no chill, relax time. I did not use this, but I packed it. And the last thing I think that I packed and didn't use was my tripod to take like family pictures. I've seen like really cute ones at the hospital, and I was like, I can do that with my tripod. Man, I did not have that much energy to whip out the tripod to take cute family pictures. It was selfies and just myself, or like just me and my phone just clicking away. Tripod, no, I did not have time and energy for this. And I lied, there is one more thing. So for my clothes, I did bring a packing cube with like pajamas, like going home outfit, a robe, like they said, oh, like, or I've seen some videos where it's like, oh, bring your own robe. So for breastfeeding, it's like easier to kind of access basically. And I did bring, I think like 2 pairs of pajamas, like short sleeves, a short sleeve pair and a long sleeve pair, because you know, I suck at regulating my body's temperature. The only thing that I touched in that thing was my going home outfit. I stayed in the hospital gown the whole time. And you could ask for a new one, like a, hey, can I switch out my hospital gown? But I did not touch my clothes at all. Zero. Like some people were like, oh, I feel more comfortable in my clothes. Please do you. And for me, it was a hassle, number 1. Like, number 2, why would I create more laundry for myself? And things like that. So I stayed in the hospital gown the whole time. The only thing I touched was my going home outfit. And just a tip for when you do go into labor, when you go to the hospital, wear those slip-on sandals, no shoes. I guess if you want to wear the thong sandals, the one that goes like this. Whatever you want to do, but I think the slip-on sandals is the best. Or easy, it's like just easy access and usability. And you could wear socks with it, no socks with it, whatever you feel like. Another thing that I brought and did not use was gum, because I saw in one of the videos, if you do have a cesarean birth, if you chew gum, I think 30 minutes or an hour later, please don't quote me, it kind of works. It's good for your muscles if you chew gum, if you have a cesarean birth. Please look it up, don't quote me. But I was like, maybe if I have a cesarean, I'll have gum. I did not have a cesarean, so I did not use this. But I brought gum too. Okay, I think I got everything. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.